Good afternoon again. We're talking business. One of the last episodes, I said to you, business is about setting fire to the rain and walk through it. As much as I also mentioned that, as much as I do not want to discourage anyone, but I also do not like to comfort anyone with lies. Today, I'm saying to you, business is about bending the rock until it turns to gold and diamond. Business is about chopping the wood until it turns into a kingdom chair. Business is not about this twinky winky little star graduation of the preschool ceremony. They celebrate out we call it black excellence. That's nonsense. We still have a long way to go. We still have a very, very long way to go. Now, in the business world, we live by the rules. And we do not do as we wish. One of the rules is that as a business leader, you don't show off, but you show up. To show off, yes, in the business world, we do not show off, but we show up. That's the greatest paradigm shift from you focusing on meeting the community standards into meeting your business goals. Basho kongqesta ukuthi hey lalela choma kade kwaqala ngoJesu echomela abazalwane ethi yena ekhalika babu wakhe kunezindle eziningi. So childish of Jesus. I think they misquoted him anyway. Maybe he was trying to inspire them, motivate them or encourage them. You know what? That's my opinion. I'm not sure. Anyway, right. Moving forward, let's get into our emotional intelligence part 4. It is developed by Mensa Philippi Hunso, a member of the Young African Leadership Initiative, leading with emotions. It says choosing yourself. The second pursuit in the next 6 seconds EQ model is entitled Choose Yourself, and it is mainly meant to help you start to do what you mean to do as a true leader. Once you become able to tune into your emotions and feelings through the pursuit, know yourself, the next step is to be able to channel that power towards achieving your goals. And this is what the second pursuit is all about. Here you will learn to master 4 competencies that will allow you to start to respond to every situation instead of reacting to them. Competency number 1, applying a consequential thinking. This competency will help you to evaluate the cost and benefits of your decisions. It empowers you to access the various options you have when facing a given situation. You will therefore be able to weigh the pros and cons and blend your thoughts and feelings to make optimal decisions. That will benefit not only you but others as well. A very simple way to start using that competency is to weigh the advantages and disadvantages of the next action, whatever it is that you will engage. Competency number 2 is managing emotions. This is the competency that truly help you tap into the power of emotions, as it empowers you to access, harness, and transform your emotions as a strategic resource. He personally think of it as the competency that helps you turn your emotions and feelings into your faithful allies. We are often told to control our emotions and suppress the so-called negative feelings, such as anger, fear, or positive feelings like excitement and joy from the decision-making process. Yet, feelings carry insights and energy without which one cannot make decisions. Therefore, this competency makes you flexible with your emotions so you can use their insights and transform them into feelings that are helpful not only to you but to others as well. A few techniques that can help you navigate your emotions include a 6 seconds pause, or taking an emotional audit several times a day to determine what triggers your emotions or how you are feeling. You may find about those techniques on www.6seconds.org. Competency number 3, exercising optimism. This competency empowers you to be hopeful in every situation and believe that everything is possible. It is often said that he who loses hope loses everything. And especially when a leader loses hope, an entire community or a business entity might fail. In fact, an optimistic outlook increases the pool of choices and opportunities to success. Therefore, this competency is the drive for innovation, and induces a solution-oriented approach that will propel you to new heights as you engage your own positive energy and that of others. One simple way to engage your optimism at all times is to count your blessings and turn your attention away from what is not going well. He calls blessings everything that you don't have to fight for in order to have, such as the eyes to allow you to watch this video, and most importantly, your breath or any other thing that you may deem necessary to be grateful for. Expressing your gratitude for everything at all times is part of counting your blessings, and thus will help you strengthen your optimism. The more you count your blessings, the more you will find drive to remain faithful to your ideals. Competency number 4, engaging intrinsic motivation. Are you driven by external forces, or do you engage your inner motivation and gain from personal values? Great leaders do not seek approval or external reward systems to keep themselves on track. This competency helps you to draw your strength and motivation deep from within yourself so that you can remain faithful to your ideals despite external changes and circumstances. With this competency, you can challenge the status quo, take risk, and persevere when the going is tough, and most importantly, inspire that in others. The first step towards engaging your intrinsic motivation is to know your self-worth, and it begins with knowing your core values. You may make a list of values from which you identify the top 5 values that are most important to you. Examples of values include excellency, relationships, helping others, family, integrity, accountability, responsibility, personal development, creativity, health, etc. Now that you know what your core values are, it is suggested that you identify and exploit them for this purpose. Your core values will guide you. You will guide your decisions and make it clear to your mind the things that matter at a given moment. Then you will be able to engage with intrinsic motivation at all times. You may find more information or more tips on how to engage your intrinsic motivation on www.6seconds.org. Thank you. So, as I was saying, this is all about choosing yourself. Now, in order for you to choose yourself, it's for you to be able to have your own ideals and core values. Some business principles you can make it part of your core values and ideals. As I was saying, in the business world, we're not the superstars, we're the leaders. Kabelo said, I'm not a superstar, I'm a hustler. So we're not the superstars, we're the leaders. So you just relieving that burden that you have to show off to the community that you are now somebody and all those kind of nonsense that we don't need. Into focusing more on your goals, putting more your energies, your efforts, your thoughts, your everything, your last cent, your everything. And then your business will definitely reward you. It will take you places one day. Izokuhambisa eMauritius, izokuhambisa eZanzibar, it's for a holiday. Izokufaka nase-Mercedes Benz anyway one day, ikuthengele C-class. Your own business. I really, really wish one day to at least attend or be hosted one by one of the or the Mercedes-Benz owner. Angimazi lo amthaka loyana bafethu, but his works speaks everything. I mean, how long he has been in the game? How many improvements he have made? How many models he has been produced? We don't even know his name. But look at what he has done. That's the rules of business, is to never show off, but to always show up. My father once said to me, uJohn kwazi shange kwazi kwakhe shange, umuntu akasokheli isibani asifihle phansi kwetafula kodwa usibeka phezulu kwetafula sibakhanyisele bonke, ukuze sibakhanyisele bonke abasendlini. The purpose of sharing this knowledge is to achieve my African dream. It is inspired mostly by the song of Mam Vicky Simpson, My African Dream. Siyayibona inhlansi. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So we're creating the future we want to see. Please, 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 I'm begging you, I'm asking you to help me achieve my African dream, where every African child is free from poverty. Thank you so much for that. And once more, uthi advocate Sulema Donzela, history is not about what happens in the past, but it's about who is left to tell the story. Now, as I'm creating this with you, the future we all want to see, they have been always telling us that history will judge, and I have been always telling them that future will be the evidence. Please, please, please again, help me achieve the evidence of the future we want to see. The best way to create the future the best way to predict the future is to create it. Sidinga ubufakazi, angithi sinobufakazi kasho abazalwane beshela siqomile beconvince abazalwane anyway asebevele sebe abazalwane bese sinobufakazi. Thank you so much. We need this evidence. Please, 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 let's do things, let's make things happen. Thank you so much.